Good morning. How are you? I know it's not morning, but I just woke up. So, welcome to the webinar, and we're going to have a great time tonight. We're going to go over a few different things. We're going to talk about some newly added features. And then we're also going to then go into some question answering for people who are looking to make their domains more valuable by developing on them and sending traffic at them. I know that sounds complicated, but we'll get into that a little bit later. All right, so this is Jamie James. You know my name. Welcome. And today we're going to have Magic Manus on. We're also going to have Isaiah. And Dan Cook is gone until Tuesday when we start the EasyRelationship.com campaign. But we also might have a couple other guests as well. I know we had some very interesting peoples, and they might come on a little bit later. But we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to explain things and answer questions. So first of all, here are some newly added features. All right. And remember, towards the end of the webinar, please don't forget to remind me to ask everyone for their new ideas that we can implement. We're always implementing cool ideas for you. All right, so you ask, you receive, here you go. All right, you click on here, and it's all alphabetical order now. If you're going to pick by the keyword, you click on here, and then, well, let me find a good example. This is alphabetical order as well, as you can see. All right. So there you go. I forget who asked for that, but there you go. Works quite well. Thank you. Remember the last feature that we added was this search box. Now you can put in stuff like weight loss recipes. I wouldn't actually buy this domain. I'm just showing you a really long type of thing. And then you add in something like this, right? And then submit, and then things happen here. You got mad different words in one domain. All right, very exciting. All right, so next up, I want to teach you guys how to do this. All right, you find domains here. If you save them, they go into here. Click on your domains. You can do search that way. There you go. Here are my saved domains. All right. Then you can also do expired searches over here. But that's pretty much the way to do it. You're either going to put in a search term there, or you're just going to pick a starting word and an ending word, and then you do searches and you find awesome domains. So once you find the domain, you register the domain, you purchase it like so, and you're going to be at GoDaddy. You add this to cart or whatever. Just a little disclaimer, I would not actually buy this domain. This domain sucks, okay? But just as an example, that's how you do it. You click on register and you're going to end up on GoDaddy. You then purchase the domain, and then you're going to be inside your account, which I could probably, if I can log in again. Remember I had problems the other day? If we have problems, I won't even log in. I'll just explain. Forget it. Terrible passwords. Anyway, once you go into GoDaddy, you're going to, I'll find you an example. List it as a premium domain. That's what I would do if you're a newbie. And then you're going to list it on the marketplace. So you list it on GoDaddy first, and then you come here, and this is your little advertisement. This is how you can advertise your premium listing. There's no other way to really advertise a premium listing except, on GoDaddy. It would be more like you're going to have to go on Craigslist or YouTube or the marketplace or another marketplace that acts as a advertiser. Okay? So you're going to then post it for sale on here, and then if you look at this example here, you click on listing, view listing, look, it's going to GoDaddy. And so now this guy has a great chance of selling it, a better chance of selling it because he's advertising. All right, so that's a little bit about how to do that. And then if you want to start selling, if you want to do things a little bit more for bigger bucks, bigger risk, bigger bucks, then you can come here. You can either sell domains here by clicking on there, or you can click on websites, and then you can do established sites or starter sites. All right. The difference between a starter site and an established site is usually the traffic. All right. So let me show you that real quick. If you want to send traffic at a website, this is the easy way to do that. You open up a Facebook business account like so, and then you've got your thing here. All right, this is your little ads manager. And then you're going to create campaigns like this. These are some of the examples. And this is a video. I posted a video and got some views and stuff like that. But better yet, I get clicks, and I'll show you that exact promotion. That was this one. Here, look at the results from the Facebook traffic. It's pretty good. Now here, I'm going to explain. You'd be like, what the heck does this have to do with domains? I'll show you. So down here, after I have all my posting my Domainer Elite videos like that, I have a couple, wow, do we actually post that many videos? Here it is, there it is. Wow, posted a lot of stuff after that. So it feels like it was just yesterday. Anyway, this was the promotion, guys. Here are the results. I was pretty happy with the results. It was pretty much something that it started to die out for some reason, so I just paused it. But during the look what I was able to do here was I was not only able to advertise my website in the video, right, because I have my logo there, but I'm also able to post a link here, all right, to try to build a list. Got to build a list, and then there you go. You got instant value. Even for a domain name that's not appraised at anything, and you wouldn't think it's worth anything, it doesn't matter. If it gets traffic and sales and makes money, then money talks, that type of thing. So where do you start? Well, you have a page like this, and then on the page, you send the traffic from the Facebook Business Manager, here your ads manager, right? And I spent like $200 or something on this. And the results were 23,000 views. I think you saw it was like 1 cent a click or something, right? Sometimes even lower than that. Sometimes like 0, because it's like 0.001 or whatever. But the reason why I used the boobs thing here is the more people who look at it and click and watch it and everything, and engagement, and it makes people, the more that you can grab people's attention and they actually watch the thing, then Facebook will reward you. It's always been like that. Google AdWords like that too. So basically I use the boobs so I can pay little amounts of money, like the tinier amounts of money. You know what I mean? I don't recommend to everyone out there to do this. I mean, do it at your own risk, because sometimes Facebook can get mad at you. But this is a pretty good example. So the results were 23,000 views and 73 shares, 400 likes and stuff, and then 634 comments, which is a lot of comments. And then you're able to post your link again in the comments. You're able to engage with people. You're able to chat with people, become friends. They're going to join your page. So it's like $200. And then look at the, pretty good results. You know what I mean? So that's a good example of a campaign. I mean, you see a bunch of other ones like, oh my God, look at all those comments. Crazy, right? So anyway, let me show. Oh, this is also a good example. I had posted it first here, but it did not get good results. It might have gotten views, right? It got 16,000 views, but it only got 18 likes, and there weren't many comments. Something's wrong there, right? You know what was wrong? It was I didn't use an existing post, So I quit that one, stopped it, and then went crazy. Let me just post it, close that. Then I went crazy with this one. I was like, all right, I'm going to do it better, right? And so then I posted it again and you're always given another try in life. And we posted again, and it was an enormous success. It was great. And a good little advertisement. All I had was my friend. I just said, hey, here's some money, and just count the money, the way you do. She's a bartender, so I was like, you count money a lot anyway. You know how to do that. So count the money, and I'm going to post it on Facebook and make a bunch of money from you doing that. Thank you. So then, like this one, this is another video, right? Saying I'd love to use videos. It's great. 6,000 views, same thing. It wasn't as much as engagement as the other one. But the reason this is great is, say your domain name is, I'll use one of my clients' domain names, like betterhomes.org, right? I think that's his domain name. So if he was to be like hey, go to betterhomes.org, click here, right? On this advertisement. Imagine this, instead of this saying domain or elite, right? This said betterhomes.org, right? So you go in your business manager and you create an ad, right? And then, we're talking like probably the first day, if you make your budget like $10 a day or $20 a day, you can run it for a day for like small amount of money like that and see if it gets results. If it doesn't, pause it and figure out what's wrong with the ad. But it's a great thing because, say betterhomes.org has no traffic at all. That's a great way to start. All right. That's a great way to start to build assets. Just make sure that you have an opt-in box on there so you can build a list, please, because that's really definite value. That's really an asset there. Okay. You guys understand what I mean? So, the questions about, hey, how do I get traffic to my website? There's many other ways of doing it, but this is very popular nowadays because it really does actually work and it's not too expensive. It's not, you're not going to get ripped off. You have total control over it. So, and the control comes manifests itself in the fact that you can do $10 a day, right? So that's control right there, because then if you don't like the results, even after $2 or something, like, this isn't working, and you press pause. So, yeah, that's a good example. And of course, to find this, if you guys want to check out some of these advertisements as examples, it's facebook.com, Jamie Lewis Cash. And I'll put that into the chat box and you can check it out. But it's pretty good. Our fan page there serves a good purpose, for business to business relationships as well as business to consumer relationships. And I recommend to check it out as an example. But that's, when you see those ads, truthfully, like the booby one, you might be like, wow, how did Jamie get 600 comments in 2 days or whatever? It's because it kind of went viral because it's so ridiculous. Okay. So you want to make a combination of ridiculous, but at the same time, it's in a niche, so it can be monetized, because we don't do things for nonprofit purposes here, of course, you know what I mean? So there you go. All right. So that was how to get traffic from Facebook to your website. Just have a post. You could use a picture. You could use just like this, and you can all of a sudden log into your business manager and boom, send some traffic at it, and you'll be very happy. All right. Just make sure all your numbers are adding up. At least a 50% profit margin. That's probably anything less than that, be careful, because I would say be careful. You're gonna have to keep your eye on it. But if it's like 90% or 99%, for instance, I don't know. I'm not too good with the correct business terminology, but I'll tell you one thing, guys. If you got 100 people, right, and say you make $10,000 or something, you know what I mean? Like, just make sure that your margins are very good. All right. And then other than that, we've got Isaiah on the line. How you doing, Isaiah? You got any domain flipping tricks to share with us today?
No domains, but just watching that gave me some ideas. Like, because I send emails every day to the list, and they're just out of this world crazy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking what I could do is post those emails on the Facebook fan page, and run some Facebook ads traffic to those actual posts, basically. So
yeah, man,
I'm gonna try that out, see what happens.
Yeah, it works good. And then you guys also should know other. Oh well, this is very good to. Let me explain. So let me figure out what this. Let me just concentrate a second. All right. So also, here you go. Look what comes up there. All right, the boobies, right? But this video, I didn't get any ads for it. Okay, like you can get ads with AdWords, with video ads to YouTube videos too. But you'll be able to tell the difference between a video that I haven't gotten ads for and one that I have. And you'll see, like, I don't have a heck of a lot of subscribers on here. I got like 3,000 subscribers, and a lot of those are from a long time ago and stuff like that. But I'll tell you one thing: this channel has worked really well for me in terms of selling all those premiums. Okay, so I mean, even with a little bit of traffic, you get one guy. I know a couple uh, customers, or I'd say I'm not even sure who they are, you know, because of GoDaddy premiums, but there's been a few people who've come along and bought like 10 of them all at once, you know? So that's why it's cool. You know, you get 800 views or something to a video where you're talking about your portfolio. It's just all you need is just one guy to scoop up a whole bunch of them all at once, you know? So yeah, that's a pretty good example. Here also, um, another hint or trick is just make sure that every channel that you have is about the same thing. Okay, because it's a big killer if you have like too many different. I'll give you an example. There's this guy who plays guitar who I like. You know, he does these metal covers and he's really good at them. But I never subscribed to his channel because um, he has like these videos that have nothing to do with metal covers also at the same time, and he's not killing it as well as this other guy who's just killing that niche by keeping it consistent and posting the same types of things. They're just metal. That's all it is metal covers. And so on this channel, it's all it is marketing. You know what I mean? And then I've got another channel where all it is music, and then another channel where all it is like debating. You see what I'm saying? So this is another method of getting traffic, cheap traffic that you can control. And that's really the only missing link. I mean, there's a few other things we could talk about in terms of conversion and list building and how to monetize and how to not burn out your list, how to make more money from your list, that type of stuff. But, you know, I would say this is the next step as to, you know, where you get traffic from. Yes, this webinar was inspired by a couple of my clients who have um, new websites that they want traffic to, right? And so I'm really a big advocate of just like watch and learn and try to do it. It's pretty easy to do these. Like I told one of my clients, she has a makeup tutorials website, and you know it's the type of thing where I could log in for her and do it for her, or I could do it from my account or whatnot. But it's oh god, what a you know the information is lost, right? Because then she can't do it again, you know, and again and again and again. You know what I mean? So that's what I recommend is like you guys really try to do this. It's not really very hard. I mean, I could do it, but you're not going to learn anything if I do it. So that's the idea is like you start off here. Where do you start off? Like, you hear it's covering up my button on the side. All right, so you click on create ad, right? And then it's going to ask you these questions. It's very, very self-explanatory. Like, hey, what page do you want to do, right? I would put in my Jamie Lewis Cash page, right? I'm actually skipping a thing. I need the objective thing. Here in the corner, right? What it did was it skipped ahead. You really want this because then it's going to ask you like all the different ways you want to do it. Like I always do the video views, right? Because I love videos. But you know, you could do like just a simple traffic thing or a simple engagement thing, and you're going to have to pay differently depending on these things. You know what I mean? Like, so with engagement, like the end goal is to get people to like post comments. Traffic is, God, I don't know if I've ever done a traffic campaign, to be honest with you, but all different ways of paying. And then with conversion, like, you get in, that's when you get into the pixels and stuff. My friend Travis is nasty with it. He just kills it. He's always posting his examples, and he does it like actually via webinar registrations. Like, so he'll run a campaign and he'll pay per webinar. And actually, I don't know if he pays per, but his conversion pixel shows that, and so he'll be like, it's freaking awesome. It's like 10 cents or something per registrant, like to the webinar. Like, I don't know if it's even 10 cents. It might even be lower. That's sick, right? Because then imagine ran a campaign a couple of days and you got 500 people on a webinar. You know what I mean? So it's really dope. This is a great method of traffic. You guys should get into it. Again, there's a little disclaimer. There's much better. I'm going to stop talking about Facebook ads right now because there's much better people than I am. right? But I can tell you one thing: I know how to run one of them viral campaigns. You know, just throw some boobies up on there and send some traffic. You know, no, I mean, there's better ways of doing it, but you get the drift. You know what I mean? Also, yeah, check out that page. It's not just the boobies. There's a whole bunch of other ones that were pretty good. That was an example of comments gone out of control, right? But you know, there's some other examples that you might be into. But basically, you know, it's very self-explanatory. I recommend you guys just jump in. You know, you're gonna really love to get into this. You can actually import leads if you want, but the boobies thing, that was not, I didn't import anything. I just went over here and just, you know, add some freaking interest, man. You know what I mean? Look at this. See? Look what's coming up. Look what's coming up first. You see that? Flippa. If you're in domaining, bam. If you're in makeup tutorials like my student, you type in that. Bam. Oh my God, look. Look at that. Michelle Fan. Not a lot of people, though. So don't use that. But there you go. Boom. Makeup tutorials. Bam. Right? Beauty tips. Look at that. It'll be sick. And then this, I want to bring it in. Bring in that audience side, make it a little more targeted. You don't want it too targeted, though. You won't get it. Your ads won't even run it. You know, that's it. It's so easy. And then, you know, here you can also be like, all right, I want, you know, 20, maybe like 21-year-olds through, you know, I want 21-year-olds through like 50-year-olds, only women. You don't want to waste money on men for makeup tutorials. So only women. You know, you get my drift. So you got to target it like that so that your ads get shown to just the most interested people. You know, like targeted sniper targeting. So you're not wasting. You know, you're under the spotlight, and Facebook's going to be like, how well do people like your thing? So if you've got like men in there, and like men are not interested, Facebook sees that, and then they're not going to reward you. You know, with discounts and stuff. I guess that's how it works. You know what I mean? And then you get the results. Look, daily budget. Right? Boom. You know? Bam. Make it $10 if you're a fraidy cat. But remember, you can press pause if you know, don't like the results or whatnot. And you start again, or you know, hit us up, ask us what's wrong with that, you know, drill, that type of thing. All right. I'm done talking about that. So yeah. So what's on the agenda is we're going to be. We should take a look at this awesomeness again. Where did it go, though? Where did it go? Hello? Oh, it's here. All right, guys. So once you're in here, you're going to click on here. And the software, and it's going to pop up. And remember what we were talking about last time? Because we were talking about be a stickler, all right? Be a real critical person when you find domains, all right? We're going to look up a little animal. Let's do a little animal domain. Horse. Horse. Oh no. That won't be good. All right, forget the animal. I'm not going to do horse. No animal. We're going to do positives. Do positives. All right, I'm going to do some positives, and then I'm going to do the meats. All right. And then we're going to do a search. So this will be like, it would be like good beef or something like that, right? Because we're doing the positives, and then we're going to do the meats. So it'll be a funny little search. Let's see, just for fun. Toptofu.com. That's pretty good. Anybody in the tofu business or what? That's pretty short too. I like short domains. Oh, pretty good. Reality Ribs. Anyone sell ribs? I don't know. You get the drift. So I would recommend you guys spend all your time doing this because it's insane. And also, I will be honest with you. There are thousands of different combinations in here, but you guys are very lucky because you got in fast. There are going to be less and less good domains as time goes by. It's just, it's going to be a slow process, right? It might be like 1% a month is gone, but you get the drift. The best domains are there now because we just launched. So I would say spend a lot more time finding really cool domains. I've been blown away by some of the domains I've seen from some of the more experienced marketers using the software, right? But I know that I don't really feel like a jealous feeling or anything because I know they put in a lot of work, and also they spent a long time getting to that level where they were that good to in that savvy and that ability to find really good domains. It takes a little bit of time to look through the searches and stuff. But I'll tell you what I do. I am amazed a lot of the time, and I think to myself, "Damn it! I wish I had more time to use Domainer Elite, the pro version myself." But it's more of like a sacrificial thing because I'm always busy fixing it and doing stuff, and it's very, very sad. All right, so so anyway, let me take a smoke break, and I'm going to pass it on to Isaiah. And then remember also what we have to do is I want to do another little contest today, maybe unmute some of you guys and hear your testimonies and your issues and concerns and all of that. And then we're going to take orders for development, Domainer Elite software improvements. Okay, so we're going to do that a little bit in later on in the webinar and get you guys' feedback so we can implement some more stuff because that works out well. I'll write a little list. All right. But anyhow, I'm going to put it on Isaiah now. All right. Hopefully he's still here. And I'm going to take a quick little break. But I feel good. I feel excited. You guys definitely got me in the mood. A lot of enthusiasm there in the questions box. I appreciate that.
Show the screen.
Yeah.
Figure out how to edit Facebook posts really for a Facebook page because I have no clue. Let's see here. Practice what I preach, guys. So actually I have to edit this post because the language inside the post is I just posted this 5 minutes ago. Again, practicing what I preach. The language inside this post, this was actually an email sent out to my list, by the way, but the language in this post, you know what I mean? Like,
wow.
This here, you know what I mean? So I just copied and pasted the damn email. Yeah.
What do you think? Does Facebook get mad?
I don't know. I really don't know.
They would.
We'll find out. So
They got mad at me before for me going overboard, But I don't think they got mad at the boobs though.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So I just submitted it, boosted the post, by the way, guys, for $5.
Bam.
So I have no clue what's gonna happen. So
yeah, I think you're a bit better at Facebook ads than I am, actually. You know what I mean? I'm like the old man here.
Yeah, I can create the ads.
Yeah.
No problem. But when it comes to like boosting posts, I gotta figure this shit out. So see, my last post was October 9th, 2016. Insane. Oh well, I'll fix that. So here it is right here.
Yeah.
I guess I can just maybe create a campaign, call it Facebook post, and just have all my posts go inside of there. I think. I don't know. So is This ad campaign was not approved. Damn, that was quick. All right, let me edit this ad. Let's see.
You put stars for the vowels. You know, like the F word, you do the F star CK.
No, I didn't at all. That's why I was trying to edit it. I just didn't know how. So
Hmm.
let's see. I wouldn't edit that in here. No, this is the ad set. So I'll click on that right there.
Yeah.
All right. So here I go. It's at the edit. It's a very long. Geez, still not there yet? Man, what the hell? All right. Gotcha. I got what you're saying. See, this is nice. The Facebook actually shows you this now. Shows you why an ad didn't get approved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So this actually makes a whole bunch of sense. So I know what I actually have to do to improve the ad.
Yeah.
Plus, it just shows me the posts. So essentially, I can go about just selecting posts, basically, and editing them that way. So all this would do is just allow me to change what I send traffic to, which is interesting. So I'm not going to use this particular post, basically. Those are my longest ones. I'm not going to use it. Very controversial. Would have got a lot of attention because the email, I believe, is right. Nope. Right here, basically. Or if you guys actually want to read the damn thing, it's over here on my website. So
Yeah.
I do that too. So I'm looking for things that could potentially get approved from Facebook without getting my account shut down. That's another thing. So some of the stuff I do inside emails, can't really do on Facebook. So if we're looking here, we got this email here, and the Dumb Marketer of the Year award goes to the commissioner. This is guy. I think this is guy inside of the Warrior Forum or something like that, and explained why. And I would just use this to. That's very long. Anthony Aries, or is that Ayers, or is that Aries? Is that AA? Is that like the
Anthony is the man.
marketing guy?
Do you know who Anthony is?
I'm trying to figure out. I mean, I got to make sure it's the Anthony Aries. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
okay, cool, dude. I bought some of your products back in the day, by the way.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? And look at where I'm at now. But yeah, I send a crap ton of email. I never thought of actually using them until Jamie started talking about, his Facebook account and things like that. I was like, damn, I'm just wasting email. I mean, I got leverage here. I can actually use these emails, assuming they get approved, of course, being the biggest thing. Yeah. So I'm just right now just looking for stuff. Why junk traffic belongs in the trash. Your first is always the hardest. Newbie, what to do if you're desperate. I don't know. I don't remember what most of these emails were about, actually. Oh, wow. Okay. Never mind. That's pretty damn. This gave somebody the blueprint. That was for a product promotion, though. The quickest way to gain premium free traffic. Okay. This one was from a reader. Okay. Interesting. Might do that. So, time to get serious. Newbie looking to start. I can't use that on Facebook. That's term making money online. Can't use that. From what I know I can't use this. So, let's see. Can't use that one. Oh man, this sucks, man. Let's see. I'm sure I'll find one that I'll be able to use. Pretty much. So.
Oh my God, I thought of something really awesome we could do. I'm trying to rack my brain to remember what it was, though. Ah,
Let's see here.
I think I remember. Yes.
A lot of these are product promotions. Granted, I can easily rewrite these and make it about anything else. You know, this one would probably, Jesus, probably, no, they probably, like extortion, trying to sell kids. Oh my God. You got to play by Facebook's rules, you know. I'll figure this out, but we did have a question in here on how to set up Facebook ads, so I guess it'd be pretty cool. Anthony says you should link back from Facebook to your email, clickbait with it in your subject line on Facebook, and then link to your blog so you can shoot them off Facebook to your blog post, get the lead, get the backlink, and probably get that approved because no language in the body. Yeah, that actually does make sense. Where I would just use because I post them on the site, I can actually just say here, struggling to make money online. Here's why. This is actually, it looks like a blog post, but in reality, it's not really a blog post. It's really just a copy and paste email. And because it's actually posted on the website and not actually sent via email, I would send them over to a squeeze page and things of that nature. So I get what you're saying. That might actually work incredibly well. You know, I just got to find one to use. Crybaby marketers need to eat dirt. That's going to be fun. But then again, I think about Anthony is the fact that, well, one, I feel as if I think Facebook, like, yo, there's too many distractions here happening on this page. It could work though. I should definitely try that out. You know, I should definitely try that out. I can even make a completely separate page. So it reads more like a sales letter, but it's actually just an email, copy and paste email. Decisions. I know, guys, we're not talking about domaining right now. I apologize, but
when you're done, yeah. I got some domaining. I got some straight up domaining when you're done. So you guys make sure that you don't leave or go anywhere because we're gonna be really mad. This is like you're one of the best writers on the planet, and he's like in 2018 he's gonna be on top of the entire game, and you got in on the inside while he's still showing his trade secrets. So let's get it up. All right.
Showing the trade secrets. Let's see. I think I might use this one. Crybaby marketers need to eat dirt, and then target I'm gonna target Anthony. Yeah, target his audience. See how they respond to it. Yeah.
You might.
I don't know. Let's see here. See, how would I go about? See, this whole new Facebook post. Obviously, I mean, I haven't posted anything. These are automatically being posted as well. So let's see.
Yeah, did you start using Chatmatic?
No.
No?
No.
What do you got like in terms of do you use any of the stuff that we commonly see on the marketplace nowadays? Like all the
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. I hear Travis's Chatmatic is dope though, right?
Yeah. I mean, I used to do some stuff for him, and based on what I see, that it was pretty damn cool. It's like if anybody were to like say comment on this post, you would set up Chatmatic to automatically send that person a message. So
yeah, that's nuts, bro. Like that Travis is the man. Like he's been doing some crazy shit. I watched the results too. Like he has these wow. You know what I mean? Like just autopilot campaigns and like crazy revenue from them. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But you know, it's all he does all like business to business stuff, you know? Pretty cool.
Let's see here.
Helpful, you know.
See if I can figure this out here. So I want to use this one here. Crybaby marketers need to eat dirt. Trying to grasp exactly what Anthony is telling me to do here. See, I'm taking advice from somebody who probably advertised on Facebook like 10 billion times already. So I'm gonna create a campaign here, and we're gonna say the goal of this campaign. I would honestly say conversions, because obviously the goal being to build the list. I would actually have to change this to change the link being mentioned here to something that would actually help me do that. So And I'm going to update Optimize Press. There we go. So I'm going to do is change this link to, I don't know yet. So let's see. Celebrity, right?
Yeah.
So there we go there. We're going to simply add that to the center. Edit that. So when they click, they go to a new page. And by the way, I believe this kind of fits what this actual email or quote unquote blog post actually says. So I say build a list and mail it daily. And then that page is actually a report on how to build a profitable email list. So perfect. This will work. This will work. All right. So let me hit update on that. And we're going to say, let's see here. Conversions or traffic. I always do done things for conversions. But I'm thinking about the steps someone would have to go through to, that leads to the conversion. Click on the ad, see the blog post, click on this link, and then opt in. That's going to be one hell of a targeted lead. I don't know why my name is in the center like that. So we're going to go for conversions then, basically.
Something
And we're going to call this Email Archive. It's going to be the name of that because, archive of my emails. Basically, I got to figure out why my name is actually in the center. That's kind of annoying. Let's see here. Look at this code. All right, so we'll get rid of that. And we'll see. There we go. Looks good. All right, so we got email archive inside of the business manager since someone was asking how to set up Facebook ads. I'm going to call this, I'm going to target Frank Kern, right? Because why not? What the hell is the name of this pixel? I don't even know the name of what I should be. Let's see here. I got another ad that I'm running, and I don't know what the conversion pixel is. So 2017, that might be the name of it. Let's see. Come in here. And as soon as it loads, okay, that ain't gonna tell me a damn thing. Let's check this ad set real quick. Now we're look, see what it says. All right. 2017 list building report opt-in. Okay, cool. So I know to go for that one there. And we're going to target those who are, say, 25 and 60. These are just random numbers to me, by the way. I should probably pay more attention to it, but whatever. Interest, we're going to target Frank Kern. All right, 154 million. I know that's wrong. Let's see here.
Yeah, right.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's pretty huge. And I know he doesn't have an audience that damn big.
Almost 50%.
Exclude people who actually, no, we'll include people who like my page. Oh, that's why, because it is placements thing. All right, so I don't want to run audience network. I also don't want to run Instagram. So that leaves mobile and, of course, desktop. All right, sure, why not? I don't mind. I'll probably set this one for $5 a day. Really? Because I have no idea what the hell's going to happen.
Yeah.
Cool. Second version, 7-day clicks. Okay, so haven't created no ads yet. Make sure I got all this set up correctly. Let's see here. We're optimizing for this conversion here. That's basically when people opt in onto this page, when they opt in from that page. All right. We got United States. We're targeting Frank Kern and Frank Kern only. No connection. We're targeting our platforms we're using, just mobile and desktop. All right. $35 a week. Not bad. Simply hit continue. Now we create the ad. All right. So we're going to go single image. And I already have an image for. Actually, I can't use this damn website now that I think about it. I'll have to use a different one. Crybaby marketers need to eat dirt. Y'all have to use a completely different freaking website. Because chances are this domain has been blacklisted by Facebook. Now that I think about it. All right, so good thing I have several to choose from. Okay, so what I'm just going to do is come over here. I can easily recreate all this, not that I am, but what I can do is we got some posts in here. Actually, I don't even know if I have a blog page for this damn thing. SayAVIPclub.com/blog. And I do not. And I do. Okay, cool. It's from what I was doing before, but all that's been moved. So I can essentially delete these posts. All right. So I'm going to come in here, delete the post. This is all the stuff that I should have been prepared for, but because the idea was so fresh, guys, it was so fresh. I'm sure you guys understand. So all I'm going to do is take this post right here. Crybaby marketers need to eat dirt. Throw that in there. And we're going to take this email and simply post it in here. Right? And we're going to make sure that's linked. Hit that link. Boom. All right. We're going to give it a new category, email archive for Facebook. Okay. And I believe I had a featured image. I think. Let's see. And I did. All right. Let's find that featured image. It is where exactly? Get the link for the image. There we go. Gonna drag that onto the desktop real quick. I don't really need this page no more. And all we're gonna do, drag and drop. As soon as it loads, you guys are seeing like an entire from thought to actual creation happen right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's like, wow. Manifestation of profits.
Yeah. Now we're going to view the post, see what it looks like. So this is what the post is going to look like.
Yeah.
No comments on this page. Actually, I would have to change all of this, which that won't take long. I can actually just have it be, say a link back to the squeeze page. So click here to X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? So do that real quick. I'm going to start off with, say, menus. Probably boring some people, man. Probably boring people. All right, let's see here. What are we looking at? Primary footer. Actually, we can just create a completely new footer. How about that? So we're going to create a new menu. We're going to call it Email Archive for Facebook, if I can spell. Leave it to me to be on a live webinar and just not know how to spell.
No, that's all right. I don't know how to spell either sometimes.
There we go. And then, of course, we're going to just have custom link. You know, click here to download your free gift. Your free list building reports. And we're going to just say celebrity. Add that to the menu. There we go. Hit save. We're going to see what happens. It should have changed automatically. There we go. So then we got click here to download your free list building report. Right. Keeping everything incredibly simple. Let's see here. What can I call that? Hell, I don't even have to have it there. I could just have it so it's just a picture of me. Name. And then, of course, here's the actual email. Basically, click here to add that link there. And then that's pretty much it. keeping it extremely simple. Extremely, extremely simple.
Yeah.
So I'm actually, say latest articles. We'll say articles. Articles. Gotta make sure I spelled that right. That does not look like it's spelled correctly. Anyways, so we'll refresh, and there we go. This is where I'm going to send the traffic to. You know what I mean? I'm going to send the traffic to this. You're going to see what happens. All right, so paste that in there. All right, let's see. Okay, so, well, first thing I got to make sure that I have, because I was running this as a membership, so I have to make sure that, for one, if someone were to click on that, they're not redirected. It's like you don't have access to this. Yep, see. All right, so we don't want that happening. So all I'm going to do is just disable the plugin I'm using. So what do we got here? Optimize member. We can just deactivate that. Try again, see what happens. There we go. So that's what that's going to look like when somebody visits this page here. Pretty simple stuff. All right, so all we're going to do is head on back to Facebook. And we're going to add that link again. Now, of course, we got to change everything. Crybaby marketers. Forgot what to say. Need to eat dirt. What the hell was I thinking when I wrote that? Okay, then we're going to just take like the first half of the email, throw that in there. Actually, I'd probably just copy. Looking for phrases that I probably can't use. So this should be good, hopefully. There we go. So, and then of course I know that the image can't be that damn big either. So yeah, you guys seeing a whole lot right now, man. All right, so we're gonna just take the link that I have in here. It's not gonna show the whole thing. I gotta have an image in here. So it's a picture of a baby crying. So we're gonna go free stock images and type in cry. And I think this one would be good. I think so. Let's see here. Crybaby marketing alert. So there we go. That's how that's looking. Using a stock image. So I say, are you trying to be cute by saying there are only 3 steps to make money online, but then list only 2? Is that what the email? Is that what that actually says? I have no idea. Hold on a second.
Where at?
2 steps to make money online. Build a list, mail it daily. No, I wasn't trying to be cute at all. So unless you're talking about the squeeze page that people see, which I don't think I even say. No, not at all. So
Yeah. So what? You got it running? You got the ad running?
No, not yet. Not yet. I gotta pay for it. Place the order. So I gotta make sure I got everything set up correctly. Maybe more about this over here. This should be interesting. Really, this should be interesting. So look at this ad running. Place the order.
That's pretty
Right above.
good ad. And then when you're done, let me do this contest.
Yeah. See
Not
there.
a contest. I want to give people a quiz. I want to give them a praise quiz. Something else that comes up a lot is how much should people price things at and stuff like that. That was my idea.
I want to know the 3 steps. And then you say, here they are. Trying to see where. Oh, right here. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now I see 3 steps. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. 2. There we go. Does that make you feel better, Cat?
Cat is back.
Yeah, I was cat critiquing my ad,
Oh,
or
my
post. So it's kind of what happens when you move. When you move quickly, things just happen. So there you guys go. That's how you set up a Facebook ad. Simply hit continue, and yeah, we'll see what the hell happens.
Nice. All right. So
they quickly turned down the first one, so we don't know what's going to happen with this one. So
that's pretty exciting. All right. So best of luck. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody understand how to drive traffic to a developed domain? That's a great way to do it. You can also drive traffic to a portfolio site. You can drive traffic to all sorts of different websites. So, you know what I mean? Nice. Very, very good lesson. This is a very good user that this Isaiah Jackson method of Facebook ads. Very, very sophisticated. So hopefully everybody's in understanding of that. Is everybody in understanding? Oh, look at all that feedback you're getting, bud. Wow.
And I just need to make sure that I kill off pretty much all the protected content that I had in here. So that way it doesn't get used for anything. So let's see here. Only 84 pages worth of stuff. Oh boy. Let's see. I can keep that. What was this for? Oh. Let's see. I'm just going to start killing off pages. Some of these are sales pages. Some of them are download pages. Or just keep it, really. I don't think anybody's going to be doing any snooping. And if they do, whatever. All right. Here we go. Here's all the VIP content that we have in here, man. It's ridiculous. So I'm just going to just take all this here. And it is a lot. It's all inside of a different site now. So I'm going to just click on all that. There we go. And is that really it? There has to be more. Has to be. What is this warning? Oh, okay. Yeah, this should be interesting. Squeeze page training. And this is all stuff I use inside my follow-up sequence. Squeeze page mastery. Is that the... Yeah, that's the actual course. Okay, can't keep that in there. I'm assuming it's the same thing with solo ads mastery as well. All right. Passive profits mastery. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is not protected. So if you guys are fast, they're like, oh yeah, about to get all the content, gonna get all the goodies. But you guys aren't like that. So I think that's it. Hell, I can even get rid of the dashboard if I wanted to. Yeah. This 200 challenge was interesting. It's just a video that I shot on YouTube. So, how to build a profitable online business for less than $200. That's of course without spending money on traffic. I guess I can't draft them all. I have to move them to the trash. Well, that sucks. Oh, well. You do what you got to do. Anyways, that's that, though. Nothing major, obviously. Nothing too crazy.
You want me to take it away? I'll show some. You guys excited?
Yeah, I'm just doing some cleanup, some maintenance.
Thank Isaiah for that very, what do you call it, like amazingly detailed lesson. Thank you. You're a scholar and a patriot. All right,
Yeah.
everybody, can you see this? All right, we're gonna play a little game. It's gonna be fun. All right, in the questions box, as soon as I type the word, you guys are going to put in how much you think it's worth. All right, it's gonna be very exciting. You guys excited? I know you got to be excited. All right, get excited. All right, here we go, guys. Ready? In the questions box. Let's do this. All right, hit up in the questions box. Tell us how much it's worth. Type a couple numbers there. Oh my gosh, guys.
Dogtraining.com.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, anybody that lowballs this is. Oh yeah, it's worth $5.
All right, you guys want to know what y'all typed? You did 100,000, 500,000. That's when I said, I was like, oh my god, it's way too high. I think 50,000. Okay, all right. 10,000. That's a little low. 30,000 from Jason Pease. He knows what he's talking about. I'd still say it's, it's almost like I'd love for you guys to be like it's either a 1, a 2, a 3. You know what I mean, like that type of thing. And then, that way you can get an idea, like a quicker idea. That's almost a better idea to do it. But here I'm going to explain to you how to think about it rather than the amount, because the amount can fluctuate. Every domain or every professional domain guy will tell you this, that it's worth a different amount to different people. It might, someone who owns the top dog training company, it might be worth more to him than it is to a whole bunch of marketers on Flippa. Okay, that's a very rational, reasonable explanation of it all. All right, but here's how to think about it. How much does a consumer pay for dog training? And how many consumers are there that will pay for it? That's a good way of looking at it. If we made this dogsweater.com, how much is a dog sweater, and how many people are there that are going to buy a dog sweater? See, that's the way to think about it. It's that's a very, very good lesson right there. This webinar could have been 5 minutes long. That's like the most top, that's the king of information there. So let's do this game again now. And you guys, knowing what I just told you about how, look, dog sweater people buy dog sweaters for $20. People might spend, and then how many people are there? Maybe 5,000 people in the whole world. Now, dog training, people type that into Google, and then they spend a lot of money, a lot more money, and it's an ongoing process. So it's like a hobby, or I'm going to, really teach this dog that I got, that has this problem, this specific problem, it pisses all over our beds or something. Well, I really need a dog training book. They buy a dog training book. That doesn't work. Then they're like, oh, I'm going to hire a dog trainer for $100 an hour, etc. Then they get another dog. Now the dog barks and bites everyone. Now they're going to buy more dog training. You see what I'm saying? So dog training is like this huge umbrella niche. It's a lot different than dog sweater. So people spend hundreds of dollars on dog training. Meanwhile, they only spend $20 on a dog sweater. You see what I'm saying? So how much would a domain that sells a $20 item to only 5,000 people, how much will that domain be worth compared to a domain that sells to 5 million people and hundreds of dollars, a maximum of, you know, like somebody could spend like $1,000 on like an electric fence or something. You know what I mean? You get my drift. So that's why things are worth more than others. There's other reasons, but for instance, let's do this one, right? How much would that be worth? Everybody hit up in the questions box. All right, you guys are still going way too high with your numbers, 100,000, 50,000, that type of thing. That's a little too much, I think. But you might be able to sell, if you're a good salesman, you might be able to call a golf course or many golf courses all over the United States, for instance, and you might be able to kind of, you know, do a hard sell and talk them into it, that type of thing. You might be able to get a couple golf course companies, or what do you call golf course companies? Is that what you call it? I don't know. I'm not an expert in golf courses, but you get my drift. So you might be able to call them, you know, the country clubs, and you might be able to say, hey, I've got golfcoursemembership.com. We can also develop on this domain for you. I'm thinking that you'd be really interested in it. We can increase your revenue by, you know, your membership base. You know, how many, you could ask, you know, if you're a good salesman, for instance, you know, you could start the call and be like, how many members do you have? And if the person's willing to speak with you about it, and you say, oh, we have 600 members or something, right? You'd be like, well, how would you like to get another 300, or, you know, whatever, I don't know. But then you say, well, I got golfcoursemembership.com. And then you might be able to get numbers like that if it's like a special contract and you say, hey, I'm going to develop the site for you, stuff like that. I'm just telling you that can sometimes yield you more money than if you were to put it on Sedo. You know what I mean? Of course, put it on Sedo, people who do marketing for companies, right? They go on to GoDaddy, look for a domain, then they go on Sedo to look for a domain. So that happens. They do a search for golf course, boom, they see your domain. So, you know, if you have a buy it now button based on those metrics and stuff, you'd be like, well, how many people are members of country clubs and how much do they usually spend every year, that type of thing. What's the size of the business, right? If you had something like this, right? How much would that domain be worth? Well, you look up you think to yourself the same thing, okay? You're going to have 100 million people who purchase something that's costs $8,000 a year, okay? So that's why this domain would be worth $4 million or something, you know, because you've got millions and millions and millions of people who purchase that item, and it's going to, you know, they're going to spend thousands and thousands of dollars every year on it. And so is what would make this much more expensive. So you got to think of it that way. You know, I mean, also golf, it wasn't like this either, you guys who said golf course membership was worth 100,000. It wasn't this, guys. You know, maybe if it was that, it'd be worth 100,000. You know what I mean? But is this worth 4 million like health insurance? No. You know what I mean? Maybe 100,000 or something. But then you add this in here. You know, if golfcourse.com was 100,000 and you add this in there, what's going to happen once you add that in there? It's going to drop down to like nothing. Okay. You killed it. You killed the domain when you added the membership thing in there. You know, like, we're not going to find things like this though. This is the little catch, right? With Domainer Elite, you're not really going to be able to find that. You know, you're not going to be able to find $100,000 domains. You're going to be able to find domains maybe like in 1,000 or 2,000, something like that at the max. The main idea on how to make money is to sell it for $50, $100, $200, $300, that type of thing. You know, and if you do have domains that using those metrics and that analytical way of looking at things, like, hey, how much do people spend on that item, right? Is that is that even an item, right? And so you might think at this point, you know, you've been going about it all wrong. You've been buying domains like golf in day.com, you know, stuff like that. Oh, this is worth something. No, it's not. That's not even anything. That's nothing. That's like a mutant. You know what I mean? It's like a mutant, like dysfunctional mutant, like this terrible mess of a domain name. All right. Seriously, I'm telling you straight. All right. If you do a golf training website, I take that all back. It could be a great brand name. But if we want to talk about, hey, let's get into investing and let's flip some domains and do the mathematical thing, you know, no creative side of the brain whatsoever, just flipping domains based on metrics, then do stuff like, you know, golf course membership, golf membership, da da da. But where are you going to sell it, right? If you're thinking, oh, I'm not calling anyone, I don't want to call any golf courses. All right, cool, I'm proud of you. So you're going to post something on the marketplace, right? Well, then find something like this. Okay, stuff like that. All right, where it's you know what? Hey, people buy domains, and this is an actual thing. And how much money do people spend on domains at a website? That could be you could be onto something. But at the same time, also think about it as how health insurance is 4 million, dog training is 30,000. Okay, so healthinsurance.com 4 million. Would that be 4 million? Yeah, maybe, right? But the minute you put in this, ooh, what happened there? So you're gonna bring it back into the dog training range, all right? The minute you do that, it goes back into the dog training range, or $20,000 or something. It might even be less than that because domain website, that word combined with this word, it's really now you're losing your gravity and you're floating into space, okay, as you added that in there. All right, you understand? So, I'm the guy coming up with these ideas, like creative ways of putting this in front of you. But, I want to make sure that when I ask you these questions, you guys aren't way off like that. And you're not like, hey, it's worth freaking $1 million, man. You know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic. It's almost like some of the comments are kind of jokey, like they're jokes or something. Don't joke in the questions box, guys. Be serious. All right. So look, check it out. How about something like this? What would people think of this? Okay. If you posted that for sale, they might dig that. They might be like, wow, that's a great brand name. I'll give you $1,000 for that. Just because, look, if you've ever done a search for this word right here, oh my God, how frustrated have you guys gotten? It is difficult, man, to find a domain with the word domain in it. But and so therefore, this is if I saw that, this would definitely be worth something. I would myself purchase that for like $1,000. So if anyone has a domain like that, let me know. But yeah, let's continue playing the game until we get some good responses in the questions box. All right, so let's try another niche. Let's try something weird. All right. What about that? There's a little curveball. All right. That's a curveball for you. How much is that worth? Oh, now you guys are going way low now. You said $100, $200. Is that because of how much the thing costs? You thinking about how much a rubber duck would actually cost? It's like about $1. Is that why you said that? $100? Cat Ford says $10,000. Cat has a lot of wishful thinking. Let's go to Estabat. I'm not saying that Estabat is the end all, I don't want you guys getting too carried away with Estabat and thinking that you're going to do whatever Estabat tells you to do. I hate that, okay? I can't stand that. But in cases like this, where I'm not too sure about the $100, the $200, even though it costs $1, this is a good time to come here. So let's see. You know how Esteban is always not really a fan. The robot doesn't like. Put it this way: the robot at Esteban that does the appraisals does not seem to take into account like monetization and stuff like that. It's not really a marketing robot for some reason, and so therefore it always lowballs all these things that I think you could get a little bit more money for, right? But let's appraise this rubberduck.com and see. All right. It says it's worth $66,000. All right. It's a very, very important lesson for you guys to know. Sometimes there are, you have to check every aspect of something and not be, not fall into, it's almost like some creative thinking or something. I knew it wasn't worth $100 or $200 because rubber duck is something that's so well known. It's almost like that other example last time. What we were looking at, it was we were looking at something that, again, it wasn't really like some. Oh God! Someone asked a question. Remember that, Isaiah? It was like someone in the questions box was like, "I've got this domain or something," and God, what was that? What was that domain? And it was like almost like oh, I remember. You guys remember this? Keep calm or something. Someone was saying keep relaxed. I got keeprelaxed.com. And they were like I tried to sell keeprelaxed.com because for 5,000 because keepcalm.com sold for 10,000. And I said, dude, there's a big difference between keep relaxed and keep calm. Are you kidding me? Like everyone knows what keep calm is. It's like on all of those keep calm and move on shirts. You know what I mean? Like from back in the day, right? Like the World War II, this is a good example of that. Everyone knows what rubber duck is. And so it's going to be really rare. You're not really going to be able to do shit with it, though. That's the thing. It's like, what are you going to do? Sell rubber ducks? But at the same time, it is kind of breaks all laws of domain physics or whatever you call it, because it's not something that costs a lot of money, but at the same time, it's the same thing as why, like, let me think of another stupid domain, like fuckyou.com. Right? Like that's not even a thing, but that's going to be worth $100,000. You know what I mean? You guys see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's very interesting. Look at that. And this is a little funny. This is why I don't like Esteban a lot of the time is that, what are these these examples are not really very good because Persian rugs is very good domain, and for those reasons where Persian rugs are very expensive. So look at that, right? And then you got this one down here, single women. That is dominant. That is an authoritative dating domain name. Like, oh my God, right? But imagine what you could do with that. How much traffic you'd get with it if you SEO'd it and everything. So that one sold for 50,000, and Esteban is combine using all of these factors down there. Then Esteban finds ones that are similar to those factors, and then gives the number, and then does the appraisal. So it's not really very accurate, but again, it's a good way of proving what I was trying to what I was now explaining. All right. So yeah, let's do another one, and then we'll see if you guys have learned anything and you've gotten even better. So, yeah, Jason says, look up duck rubber. All right. You did duck rubber, you reversed it. Let's see what happens. Now it's only worth $500. All right. I don't even know why it's worth that much, but that's amazing. All right. Again, let's look up another one. All right. For instance, what's something that's really expensive but not a trademark, more of like a industry? Anybody want to give a shot? Anybody have any input here, like on any niches we want to talk about? Give me a niche. Give me a niche, guys. Oh, Jack says classic car. Okay. So, how much does everybody think that classic car would be worth? I'd love to cheat and try out the robot again for this one. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how much classic car would be worth. So that's an interesting question. $158,000. Wow. And then what is it comparing it to? Sportsworld.com sold for $150,000. MyMeeting.com sold for $164,000. ClearCare.com, which sounds like a brand name, sold for $140,000. TotalCare.com sold for $120,000. OrganicBaby.com sold for $168,000. That is amazing. Those domains suck balls. That is amazing. God. Well, look at where they sold too. Domain name sales, Uniregistry. Guys, check it out. Dig deep. You might be able to find, I could imagine you guys finding domains like this with Domainer Elite. So, I mean, if you want to make quick money, and I love those testimonials coming in from people who just found out about internet marketing yesterday and have no college education or anything. But if you would like to maybe sell some domains for $150,000, stuff like organicbaby.com or whatever, and feel free to post at Cedo or Uniregistry or domain name sales or whatnot, and then drive traffic to your listing from the marketplace. Bam! All right, you excited? Glad you're excited. I got to order some sushi though. Let's bring on Matt, and you guys learn a lot from that lesson. You're going to be a little bit better at things. All right, you're going to be better at those off the wall appraisals. You know what I mean? I'm going to put you on the spot. Glad you guys participated. Thanks for your feedback and your results. I'm bringing on Magic Manus. How are you, Magic Manus?
Busy.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You off your ventilator?
No.
No, you're still on the ventilator. Are you all right?
Vape rising.
Oh, all right. Well, don't do that on the webinar, bud, because that noise is annoying. And I also got concerned. I thought you were dying.
So I should stop stalking you?
Yes. So, how are you feeling?
All right, see ya.
I
was on the phone.
We haven't heard from you in a long time. You've been so busy, constantly busy.
Yeah, well, I sent out like 100 emails today, so some people have heard from me. We got 4 new sites to build today.
Yeah, guys, we really appreciate the business. We're going to be doing a lot of really cool case studies in the next month. And we got Aisha on the line too, Matt, and she's pretty excited. She watched our entire Facebook ads presentation. That was kind of, what's the word for that? Like, we had the idea to do that because of her. So, let's give her a round of applause. Everyone give Aisha a round of applause. The makeup guru. That's right. And sell some kits. Aisha, you know how to put all those kits together? You do a kit. Like, for instance, if you do like the Katy Perry makeover, right? And you have like the glue-on lashes and curly hair, or actually a wig, like a Katy Perry wig. There's the wig, the glue-on lashes, there's a foundation, there's the this, that. You have a whole long list of all this shit. So if someone watches that video or someone checks out the advertisement or whatnot, then boom, $100 in commissions because people buy a whole bunch. I don't think it's $100. It's probably like $100 the whole thing, but you get the drift. You're going to make more money from selling the package. And then the next day, they're going to buy a whole bunch of stuff, and then you get that commission too because of the cookie. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think she just got to build up her list with the initial offering and then start selling other packages. Shit's crazy. Like that chicks that sell Rodan Field stuff, man. That stuff's expensive.
Yeah.
Chicks gobble it up.
And they spend a fortune. Them women spend a fortune on all that shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
I don't like that because like a couple of the girls I know that sell that, that's all they post on their freaking Facebook. You know? Like, why don't you get a site going and have some traffic? It's unprofessional.
Yeah. I like that.
We don't sit there selling crap on our Facebook all day.
Yeah, keep it real. Keep it real.
It's cool initially, you know, like let people know what you're doing, but not shoving it down their throats every 2 seconds.
You know why you do a page? You know why you do a page too, right? Because sometimes Facebook gets real mad at you if you send the traffic directly at the website. I'm not saying that, you know, people might be like, no, that's BS. I send traffic to my website directly all the time. I mean, Isaiah just, but it's like, you know what? I've gotten in trouble so many freaking times when I do that. But I never get in trouble when I do the page. So I always like doing the page first because then I kind of can keep all my peoples there. You know what I mean? I don't got people like, you know, bouncing, you know, going away and stuff like that. It's like a good way to retain peoples, you know? But, yeah, you can do it either way. But
you can't run ads from your fan page or your regular page, right?
No.
You got to do it through a fan page.
I can't. Yeah, they don't let me do that because my personal ad account got banned because I promoted some dating contest. It was like a social experiment, like who could pick up more girls, me or Rigo. And then they banned my account for that because they said it was dating and stuff. Like they're like, that's against the law. I was like, no, over that stupid thing. Like, you kidding me? I wasn't gonna make any money from that. It's just like something fun to do. So mad. And I got the business account going. Isaiah was helping me with that, and then I started to kick some ass with that, keep shit going. You know what I mean? Instead of always having to rely off internal traffic and stuff. You know, you get that external traffic, brand new people, fresh blood. You know what I mean?
Where is that elusive Isaiah?
I was listening the entire time.
Yeah, he's in the background.
What's up? I don't get any Skype love from you. I need your help, man.
Oh.
We gotta connect. All right, so what should I put on here as a little background? You guys want to look at a picture? You want to look at a picture while we all talk and debate? Also, guys, if you want to, everyone here in the webinar, you can post in the question box. Let me know your feedback of what you want me to implement in the software next, because it's fun. I got 2 dedicated programmers. I don't play around.
You got 3 teams of programmers.
I know.
You don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
always understating myself. You know what I mean? I understate everything.
Well, you don't do anything. I deal with those people.
Hey, I do a lot of stuff. All right, here you go. All right, that's a nice picture there. You know what that is? What is
Saturn?
How do you know that?
So I know my planets, motherfucker.
You know the moons? You know
I know a bunch.
What is the moon that orbits Saturn that has
Methane oceans, Titan.
How did you know that? I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's amazing.
Psychic. And Europa is a giant ocean.
Wow. Is it possible? Here's another good question for you. Is it possible that Venus has life? Not Mars, but Venus.
Oh, hell no.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm guessing no because it got so burned out. But I mean, they found life next to volcanic ejaculations in the ocean, you know.
Did you know that on the surface of Venus, it's impossible to have life because it's like 800 degrees and it's raining sulfuric acid and everything? But did you know that in the clouds of Venus, there could possibly be life because the atmosphere in the clouds of Venus is much similar to our atmosphere? Did you know that? It's very similar to our surface, the clouds of Venus. There's still sulfuric acid, but there is possible life forms that could live in the clouds of Venus. Thank you. I got to go order sushi. I'll be right back. But yeah, you can look at that picture, and please, can you guys debate each other really quick, and then let's get some feedback from everybody in the questions box. All right, we're gonna kick some ass.
How many people just left Isaiah after all this banter?
19. Let's see here. Wait, can we create our own list within the software? Depends what you mean by create your own list, George. It really does depend on what you mean when you say create your own list.
List of words? I just copy and paste ones that I like. If that's what you mean.
Yeah.
But that could be something in the future. Like we've already edited it like a bunch of times. We're adding terms in the search box and listening to everybody's input and whatever.
Yeah.
It's an evolution.
You guys got any questions though? Besides my Facebook setup thing. We're just waiting to see if Facebook approves it. So
I took an Uber to the liquor store before.
okay.
And I always jokingly ask them if they want anything, and then they always like laugh and they're like, no. And I got this 22-year-old kid. He's like, yeah, give me some Absolute Nips.
Wow.
So I tipped him with booze.
Nice. See ya. What's everybody else working on those? Is Anthony still here? No, he left. Hey, Cheryl. How you been? We missed you. Where you been? Cat, Jason, Cat, Lee, Loy, Alyssa, Robert, Tracy. I know you guys, man. I know you guys. Had to look at the questions box. Well, not the questions box, the attendees list for a bit. So, how do we create a quick sale? That's probably the dumbest question ever. No, I'm kidding, George. You create a quick sale by selling one of your 49 domain names for $50. That's how you make the quick sale. Yeah. So the question is, how many of those domains that you have listed in the marketplace? How many of those domain names are actually good domain names? By the way, that wasn't me hinting at, yeah, post all 49 in here. No, don't do that. You know what I mean? But, you got to make sure you actually did something with those domains. You know what I'm saying? So even if it means going to Facebook and telling people, yo, man, I got this domain name for sale. Or if you send emails out to, say, an email list or emails out to like your friends and whatever, right? Business contacts, whatever. P.S. I have this domain name for sale, and things of that nature. Let as many people know about it as humanly possible. I have all my domain names in the GoDaddy marketplace. That's awesome. But how many of those are actually listed inside of the Domainer Elite marketplace? Cat asks, so do you guys usually just sell your domains for a flat price, or do you do auctions? For what we've seen, we did auctions in the past. Cat, that's when Domainer first came out. There was mostly auctions. And then, the wild discovery of GoDaddy premium listings. And, we just went with mostly premium listings after that. So, because it was pretty easy to set it up. You know what I mean? So, George, you only have 3. So what about the other 46 domain names you own? Just saying, I mean.
Hey, Isaiah, what do you think about this, man? I built a website for somebody, right?
Okay.
Called Grabazon. I made the name up. It's Grabbazon. But I figured it might get catchy.
Grabazon.
And I set up like a whole, I set up a freaking Amazon store site or whatever. But the customer couldn't use it because they're in Maine.
Oh, damn it.
So, yeah, I didn't even know about the, well, I knew about it in North Carolina for certain affiliate stuff, but it turns out Maine Arkansas and North Carolina, you cannot be an Amazon affiliate in those states. So I was going to list it on Flippa. What do you think I should charge for the website?
Well, it's a starter site, so
no, it's already set up. All you'd have to do is pump your Amazon keys into it.
Okay, yeah. So, damn, if that's it, I mean, they have a monetization strategy right there.
What do you think? $500?
Probably 250, 500. Yeah, 500. Between 250 and 500.
Because I mean, normally I'd charge more, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it, it's got like built-in analytics, and it's got built-in social media. So once you set up a fan page and plug it into it, it'll auto post for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't bad.
Yeah, that's so amazing. So interesting.
Cat adds. I migrated all my domains to a different registrar, and I would like to know why you did that, depending on where they were registered from. You know, did you register the domains with GoDaddy first, Cats, or what? That'd be the first question. What is going on here?
Like throwing money away.
So, there's no cat.
A cat forward.
Yep. I was a GoDaddy customer for a long time, but got tired of their BS. LOL. I mean, if you only used it to buy domains, there could be no BS going on.
Guys, this is only a 40 light year radius. Isn't that amazing? You know, Milky Way is 100,000 light years across.
All right, we changed the subject, but get with the program.
Sorry about
Get it together.
But I don't know, Cat. You'll have to ask GoDaddy. I mean, they may feel like, betrayal. Like, oh, Cat, you was with us for like 6 years, and you're going to just go to the competitor.
I think they're pretty nice. I let one of my domain names lapse that I had a site built on.
Yeah.
But I actually, I was just going to let the site go anyway, but they called me like a week after it lapsed and said, they called me, they're like, hey, dude, you should, get you're at risk of losing your site. I'm like, oh, thanks. And, they're like, we'll hold on to it for you. Just re-register your domain name.
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like extortion. It's like, yeah, totally.
Not really. They were just looking out, man.
Yeah, sure. You heard that that phrase, mafia comes into your pizza parlor. Yeah, we're just looking out for you, man. Yeah, right.
Yeah, but why are you going to have somebody make a phone call for $6 registration,
Have you ever run a pizza parlor before?
No.
I haven't. I could make a badass pizza.
Yeah, neither.
It's really good money, actually, because the ingredients only cost a few bucks and they charge like 20, so you're making 1,000% profit off every pizza.
Yeah, I mean, crap. What about I got an amazing idea. How about something like Uber or Tinder? Uber, Tinder, and Grubhub together. And so it'd be like, hey, you can...
Uber started doing food.
Check this
Uber
out.
started doing...
You could run a restaurant out of your house with the app. You cook food, people order the food, and you cook them food. You know what I mean? You could have a little profile, where it talks about your culinary arts and stuff. Think.
That's stupid, man. I just stole your idea.
What about eatthis.com? And it could be an app too on the App Store. What do you think? Eat This. And then it's like Uber except restauranting from home. and you can cook people's meals, and we'll put all the restaurants out of business. You wanna?
Oh man.
I mean, I would run mad app ideas by you if I thought you were into that stuff, but I'm already working on an app that's going to make me like freaking billionaire anyway.
Yeah, when you make the billions, are you going to buy some awesome cars with the billions? Like some modified, what would be the best car you'd buy with the monies?
I'd buy a 98 Ferrari 550 Maranello and twin turbo it, make it like 800 horsepower at the wheels.
Really?
Yep. I'd build another Supra, probably another 95 hardtop turbo, because the car I had was super freaking rare. My car was a 1 out of 5, and then probably like a couple GTRs, and maybe a Lambo. I don't know. I don't really like Lambos. Oh, and I'd get a 360 Spider and build that too.
You like Ferraris? That's interesting.
Yeah, and a '69 Ferrari Dino.
No shit. All right, well, build that app. All right, that'll be very exciting. I'll leave that up to you because I'm always stuck on the webinars and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm gonna be making $1 billion anytime soon. You know what I mean? But I'll make $1 million. You know, and then I'll distribute it everywhere.
Oh man.
All right, let's get out of here. We'll see you guys later. We're gonna eat sushi and we're gonna go to the bar. We're gonna have some fun. And before we do that, did you guys?
No bar. Hey, no bar, no fun. You got to go answer your Skypes and write some emails for me.
I know. I just always say bar. I'm not gonna go out to. Jason goes to bar to this bar, and we always see each other. You know, Jason, the guy who's in the webinar right now.
Jason Peace.
He will tell you that I am a good man. I don't go there more than once a day. I'm just no, he'll tell you I don't go there. I think the last time I was there, it was 2 weeks ago, right, Jason? So I'm not leaving or anything. But let's
Come on, don't shit me.
look. We got some ideas here. Let's hear these people's ideas. Rather than one word at a time, what's that mean? Search bar that includes available search terms from available or expired domain. Oh, like kind of like showing the include
Holy shit.
search terms. I don't know. Can you elaborate on that, Jason? Maybe any of these things. I think I could do them if I understand them. Export results from the domain search as text file to put into Estabot for screening, like drop lists. I'll collect that. Collect that on a little text edit here. My little ideas. You guys give me these ideas. That's pretty good.
Holy shit.
Wow, what happened?
Huh?
Yeah, Cat Ford. That's what I'm talking about. Sounds like fun.
I'm in this email that I never use, and I've got all these freaking Aweber commissions I didn't know about.
Oh, Cat, why'd you migrate? And no, you're not going to be able to sell them on GoDaddy now, I don't think. Cat. Oh, man. All right. Well, then you just got to do direct, that's why the marketplace is there. You drive the traffic from the marketplace to wherever you're selling them. Hopefully you can get them up for sale somewhere. All right, Jason, you have to tell me this. Next time I go to the bar, you have to tell me this in detail. I don't quite understand this, but it sounds like you're onto something, and I trust it. So I'll talk to you about that. Or you can send me an email or something, all right? Send me an email, and we'll try to – or a video. You could, that's what I do when I hire people, programmers and stuff. I make a video explaining what I'm looking to do. Text is difficult. But Jason's got something a little sophisticated, which is good, so – looking forward to hearing about that. George, no GoDaddy auctions. Just let's stick with the program, post it on premiums, and then advertise that premium listing. GoDaddy auctions, You could do that same. You could do the same thing with GoDaddy auctions, but it's a lot more complicated. And I'm trying to get you to
Ask Jason what's going on with your site and how come have you been driving traffic and
what's the domain shop, Jason?
domain shop with 2Ps.com. See, I remember all my favorite customers.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So it doesn't look like there's any more suggestions, but I got this one here, and then I got Jason's. I'll just copy Jason's anyway, and then I'll try to after I'm done with this. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, George is asking what's with this. That's a good question. There's a box that pops up. It says, hey, get a call from Jamie and he'll sell your domains for you, stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, if you've noticed, you put in your number there, you haven't gotten a call yet, right? Well, if you do get a call, please pick up because it's going to only happen once or what. You get my drift, right? So that's it. Your number's in there. Thanks for that. But if you haven't gotten a call, it's just because I work 16 hours a day on this stuff. So, just be patient. You'll get a call from either me or Matt, set up time, stuff like that, So any other feedback on what we could do? Jason is saying, Jason, reword that for me real quick. I want to make sure I grab that. Search bar that includes available search from available. So search bar, like where you put in, yeah, explain that a little bit more, like what should it look like or whatever. And then we're going to go and eat. Have a good night. Yeah, don't worry, Matt. I'll be on in a second. I'm not going on.
You better.
Just kidding, man. Come on. Went out to El Coyote the other day. All right. We're not getting any more info. So
Get out of the trash.
Jay, you have Domainer Elite Pro, the new one, right?
I have 1,000 contacts.
And it doesn't exist in there though. All right, I'll try to make me a video, brother, and let me know what you mean. Like emphasize, like elaborate on it a bit, and I'll try to implement. All right, everyone. So let's get out of here. All right, you guys. This is gonna be a good recording. It's about a 2-hour webinar. Thanks to everybody for being here, and you know how it goes. We really appreciate that. It's good. And Matt and Isaiah, you want to say something?
Where do you think you're going?
Huh?
You can't leave.
You trying to be clever?
I didn't go anywhere.
We're leaving now. We got to get back to work. So why don't you say something to all of our awesome clients on the call, and Isaiah, you can say something as well. We're gonna get out of here. We can get back to work, make things happen.
Okay. First thing, Jason, email your list more. Okay. Fix the click through. Email your list more. Don't be a punk. Email them. They want to hear from you. And everybody else, you guys are awesome. So yeah.
Pack forward. I'll email you in a minute. Send you your draft. We've got a lot of websites to build. Jamie, go to your computer.
All right.
The other.
All right, sounds like a plan, Stan. All right, guys, so we'll see you on Tuesday. Dan Cook is going to be here. We're going to be selling Easy Relationship, all right? EasyRelationship.com. We're selling it. We're going to go all out on Flip and all that. So make sure for everybody to watch all the fireworks. I'm either going to fall on my ass or I'm going to make a sale for Dan. If I do fall on my ass, don't give me a hard time. We'll do it again, all right? That's the way it goes. Never give up. All right, guys.
I'll give you
See you later. All right, you guys are the bomb. All right, bye.
Bye.